Hello everyone and welcome once again to the Orbital Platform. My name is GoldenNovaYugioh, the lore laureate, the explaining expert, and it is time for another episode of Domain Duels, the show where I bring all my best friends in and play the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Alt format that exists. It is a 4-player free-for-all where we build decks based around a central deck master and try to see who's can come out on top. Today, we are celebrating 5Ds with a signer duel. Each one of us are representing 4 of the titular signers, and we've got a special little rule that I'll be introducing after we talk about the players and what decks they've brought for us today. But before we do that, a little bit of hello to everyone. How's it going, everyone? How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
I'm repping Best Girl. How can I not be having a great day?
We did our die rolls previously, and I'm going first, so I'll be introducing that I am playing as Leo with his Morphtronic deck. We're leading with Morphtronic Selfon, and we're just going to try and make Power Tools Dragon and use as many goofy equip spells as possible. Game plan couldn't possibly be any simpler. A bit more complicated is going to be what Blaze has brought for us today. What do you got?
Oh yeah, so I am playing as Jack Atlas, wielder of the Red Dragon Archfiend, and the just kind of general red archetype. And I'm using Soul Resonator. IRL, I love this deck. I was known as the Red Dragon Archfiend one-trick for over a year at my locals. I am looking forward to just destroying all of these pathetic duelists with my overwhelming power.
My name is From Zero to Shiro, but you can call me Shiro, and today I will be putting on my best cosplay as I play Yusei Fudo. My deck master is going to be Junk Speeder because it gave me access to most of the cards that I needed. But anyways, let's get this duel going.
Alright, my name is Mel Celestine, the face in the Treasure Tales team, and I play Eliam Trador and Flambe over on our games over there, along with a few other characters from some of the other series. But today, as you can see, I'm put on my classic race attire, so that way I can become the signer that I was always supposed to be. And I am playing as Akiza, and I'm going to use my psychic powers to predict that I am going to win this duel today with my deck master, the Black Rose Dragon.
Well, you can certainly try, Akiza.
Oh, we're burning up already. I'm so happy. Now that we've gone over our players and what they'll be playing, let's talk about the special rules for today's Domain Duel. We'll be using a modified version of Speed World. Players will be vying to gain as many of them as possible as quickly as possible and use them for a variety of effects. But how do you get speed counters? Well, there's 3 main ways to do it. First is green light. You get 2 speed counters just for starting your turn. That way you're not stalled out if your game plan comes to a halt, and it gives you a little something to do on your first turn with them. Second is hit the turbo. You can gain 1 speed counter for dealing any amount of battle damage to your opponent. However, you can only do this to each opponent twice per turn. So damaging an opponent a 3rd time won't net you anything, but if you turn that attack to another player, you can start getting more speed counters. And third is harnessing NRD. In the anime, Synchro Summoning releases an energy known as NRD, which can warp reality around it, and we're going to do the same here. Whenever you perform a Synchro Summon, you gain speed counters equal to half the level of that Synchro Summoned monster, rounding up when needed. So if you Synchro Summon a level 4, you get 2 speed counters. Synchro Summon a level 7, and you get 4. While these rules can be used pretty universally with any domain duel that utilizes a lot of Synchro Summoning, this next one will be particularly useful if you're sitting down with character decks. Once per duel, when you harness NRD, if you summon your character's ace Signer Dragon, you instead gain speed counters equal to its level instead of half of its level. But what can players spend speed counters on? First up, we have 2 options that cost 1. There's Level Lift, which allows you to increase the level of a monster you control by 1 until the start of your next turn, or Level Drop, which decreases the level of a monster you control until the start of your next turn. Next, you can spend 2 speed counters to either tune in or tune out. Tuning in allows you to treat a non-tuner monster you control as a tuner monster until the start of your next turn, while tuning out allows you to treat a tuner monster as a non-tuner until the start of your next turn. You can spend 3 speed counters to rev it up, which draws you a card, letting you turn all those hard-fought synchro summons into cold, hard advantage. Next up is the only one of these that you can activate at quick speed, Excel Synchro Summon. During your opponent's main or battle phase, you can spend 4 speed counters to, immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon using monsters on your field as material. And because our effects that increase or decrease levels and modify the tuner status of our monsters last until the start of your next turn, keeping a few speed counters on standby to drop a surprise on your opponent is very much encouraged. Once again, all of these are pretty universal things you can add to a synchro-focused domain duel, but here's another special additional rule that you can use during character duels. If someone has obtained the maximum of 12 speed counters, they can spend all 12 of those to achieve Overtop Clear Mind. I've curated a special stack of cards for each player involved in today's duel, and if they achieve Overtop Clear Mind, they can go through that deck of cards and add any extra deck monsters into their own extra deck to play at any time for the rest of the duel. Then, they can take a card from the remaining stack and add it to their hand immediately. But that's not all. For the rest of the duel, before they draw for their normal draw phase, they can look through that stack and either take a card from it and put it in their hand, or put it on top of their deck. Then, they'll proceed to their normal draw phase, either essentially adding a second card to their hand, or drawing the card they placed on top, which is important for a few effects that are in 5Ds. On top of that, if any effect would allow them to draw a card, whether it be from their own card's effects or from Rev It Up, they can instead choose to go through that special extra deck of cards and pick any card from them and put it into their hand. Alright, let's set the Speed World field spell into play and see which of our signers will come out on top. Without further ado, let's duel! As it is domain format, I will draw for going first. And let's see what we got here. I'm gonna go ahead and we're leaving it all up to chance, folks. We're gonna use our normal summon on Morphtronic Selphon.
Well, let's go gamble.
That's what it is! So for those of you who are not aware, Leo's signature archetype is the Morphtronics, a series of machine monsters whose effects change depending on what their battle position is. Morphtronic Selphons is a very funny one. While in attack position once per turn, I can roll a 6-sided dice, then reveal cards from the top of my deck equal to the roll, and special summon a level 4 or lower Morphtronic monster from among them, ignoring summoning conditions. Then I shuffle the rest into the deck. Let's just roll this one if I do it. Yep, roll. 3! We're gonna reveal Morphtronic Slingin', Morphtronic Accelerator, and Morphtronic Cameron. Hey, that was actually a pretty slick resolution. That's more successful than a normal.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's go ahead and put Slingin' and Accelerator back into the deck. And we'll bring out Morphtronic Cameron. It's a attack position effect. States that when this card is destroyed by battle, I can special summon a level 4 or lower Morphtronic monster from my hand or graveyard, except a copy of itself. And shuffle. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and set this card. And I got no tuners. I got nothing to spend my speed counters on that I really want to use. So I'm gonna ship the turn over to Blaze.
All right, draw one. Not the hand I was hoping for. I drew a Garnet. That's always fun. Well, alright. Let's start things off by normally summoning Soul Resonator. When Soul Resonator is normal or special summoned, I can add one level 4 lower Fiend monster from my deck to my hand, except for Soul Resonator. Also, I cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the term except Dark Synchro monsters. I add to my hand Bone Archfiend. Bone Archfiend's got quite the special effect. If his card's in my hand or my graveyard, I can send one other card from my hand or field to the grave in order to special summon it. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Let's go ahead and discard Black Goat Laughs to the grave as a special summon. And now that I special summon him, I can't summon monsters from the extra deck except for Dark Dragon Synchro monsters. Now I can target one face-up monster I control that has a level, send one Fiend Tuner from my hand or deck to the graveyard in order to increase or decrease its level by 1. Now I choose to target itself. And then I'm gonna go ahead and send to the graveyard I send to the grave Crimson Resonator in order to decrease Bone Archfiend's level by 1, making him a level 3. I synchro summon Red Rising Dragon. And when Red Rising Dragon is synchro summoned, I can target one Resonator in my graveyard and special summon it. I choose a special summon, Crimson Resonator. If the only other monster you control is exactly one Dark Synchro Dragon monster, you can special summon 2 Resonator monsters from your hand or deck. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out Synchron Resonator and Vision Resonator. Neither of them do anything special right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and synchro summon once again. Let's go ahead and use Red Rising Dragon and Crimson Resonator. I bring out Scarred Dragon Archfiend. Scarred Dragon Archfiend is a level 8 Dark Dragon Synchro who becomes Red Dragon Archfiend while on the field or in the graveyard. If this card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, I can special summon one Red Dragon Archfiend from my extra deck. It is treated as a synchro summon. Then, if this card was sent to the graveyard as synchro material for a Dark Synchro Dragon, you can destroy all attack visual monsters your opponent controls. You can only use this effective Red Dragon Archfiend once per turn. Next, I synchro summon once. Actually, I also get another 4. Oh, synchro summon once again. You and you, in order to get my level 10, bring out Red Hawk Dragon Archfiend Bane. Who doesn't do anything right now. Then I activate the effect of Scarred Dragon Archfiend to quote-unquote synchro summon Red Dragon Archfiend as Chainlink 1. Then as Chainlink 2, I do Vision Resonator. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one spell trap that mentions Red Dragon Archfiend from your deck to your hand. Add Crimson Gaia to my hand.
Whoa! That card's unreal!
Also, I technically synchro summon. Does this count towards my my speed counters?
It does say it is treated as a synchro summon, so yeah, it is a full 8 speed counters.
Okay, so I max out.
Yeah, so you're at 12. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna achieve over top clear mind?
Yes, I am. I now achieve over top clear mind. Allow me to do a bunch of cool stuff. I'm not gonna be Jack for a bit because this is taking too long. Okay, I'm gonna go for a level 9 synchro.
Hey, look at that. You got more synchros. You got more speed counters again.
Yep. Do we round up or round down?
A round up, so you'll get 5.
He can do it again!
Yep. Also, since Synchron Resonator went to the graveyard, I'm allowed to add one Resonator monster from my graveyard to my hand. I choose to add the Vision Resonator back to my hand. And now, since there is a level 5 or higher Dark monster on the field, I can special summon Vision Resonator from my hand for free. Now, I activate the effect of Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. Once per turn, I contribute one monster, target one Red Dragon Archfiend monster in my graveyard, special summon it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tribute my Vision Resonator in order to go ahead and special summon
Your typical anime turn.
That's so true, though.
Yeah. We have captured the energy of the anime. I see this as an absolute win.
Peak anime moment. Now, what are you doing next, Atlas?
Okay, I've got some very funny things I can do here. I'm gonna set 1, set 2, activate Crimson Gaia. During my main phase, I can add one Red Dragon Archfiend or one card that mentions it from my deck or graveyard to my hand. And I'm gonna go ahead and add Fiendish Golem to my hand.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and set a mysterious card. That could be anything. And I will pass my turn.
Well, that was a good turn, Jack. Oh, this is the worst hand for you, say. All right, well, I draw. The first card that I'm going to play is Heavy Storm. When this card is played, I destroys all spell and trap cards on the field.
You're a mean person. You know that?
This is all I can do! Hold on. As
Okay,
you
I'm
said.
gonna start by. I'm gonna say I have no response for this. Nova, do you?
I don't have a response.
I might have a response. I'm gonna activate the secret effect of Soul Resonator that everyone forget it has. If a cards you control will be destroyed by a card effect while you control Red Dragon Archfiend or a synchro monster that mentions it, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead.
That's unreal. There's no way you just have that.
So that negates Heavy Storm then?
Negates my stuff from being destroyed. Everyone else's stuff I think still does.
Yeah, it does leave mine open, and because it doesn't use the chains, it does not create a new round of priority, so we do not get a chance to respond to that happening. So, I guess I won't be activating my Morphtronic Impact return. So, what's next, you say?
Awesome. Being honest, Jack, I drew a shitty hand.
Damn it!
You say never draws a shitty hand. He's just gotta find the line.
That's true. That's true.
Don't worry, I'm gonna rev things up next turn, I guess. Unfortunately. I place one card face down in defense position, and a face down spell or trap, and end my turn. Akiza.
Watashi wa turn. Draw. Hey Blaze. Thank you very much for getting rid of that resonator. Harpy's Feather Duster.
I activate the effect of my Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Quick effect, I can target one face-up card my opponent controls. Negate that card's effect until the end of the turn. Go ahead, target this and negate it.
Okay, but we got his negate out of the way.
Okay, fine then. We're gonna play Reasoning, and I'm gonna select Nova.
Okay. Just before I do that, though, I want to clarify. we're friends, right?
Yes. Right now, the biggest problem is that Red Dragon Archfiend deck.
We're all friends until while we get rid of Jack. Just
Okay.
saying.
Okay, I want to make sure we're on the level about that. We're friends. I picked 12.
All right. Let's flip over a card. Another one. Oh, there we go. All right. So because of that, torrential tribute gets sent to the graveyard, but summoned in its place is Heavenly Zephyr Miradora.
That's a lot of non-tuners. Or non-tuner levels.
Hold on. I need to check second. Search. I'm going to play Red Rose Dragon. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you may special summon one Rose Dragon monster from your hand or deck except for Red Rose Dragon. Then, if this was sent for the synchro summon of a Black Rose Dragon or plant synchro monster, you can add one Frozen Rose or one Blooming of the Darkest Rose from your deck to your hand. And we are going to Synchro Shulkan! And we're going to summon the Ruddy Rose Dragon. If this card is synchro summoned, banish all cards from graveyard. Then, if this card was synchro summoned using a Black Rose Dragon or plant synchro monster as material, you can destroy all other cards on the field. When your opponent activates a card or effect that would destroy a card, quick effect, you can tribute this card and negate the activation, then special summon one Black Rose Dragon from your extra deck or graveyard.
I'm gonna have to respond to that. I activate Fiendish Golem. Target one monster on the field with 2,000 more attack. Banish it until the end phase. Then, if you activate this card while you control Red Dragon Archfiend or a single monster that mentions it, I can set one Fiendish Chain directly from my deck or graveyard. So I'm gonna go ahead and banish your Ruddy Rose Dragon.
Until the end of turn, or?
Until the end of the next turn. And then I can go ahead and set the Fiendish Chain.
Though notably, that does not negate the effect, right?
It does not negate the effect. Okay, that really hurt me a lot, banishing my graveyard. Like, that hurt a lot.
Yeah, good job, Akiza!
Okay, I can still look for any Rose Dragon in my deck, though. So then we will summon Rox Rose Dragon. If this card is normal or special summon, I can add one card that mentions Black Rose Dragon from my deck to my hand, except for Rox Rose Dragon.
All right, pretty sick.
Okay, so I've only got one that I can grab, and it is Blooming of the Darkest Rose. So I'll add that to my hand. And then I'm going to set a trap card or a spell card and end my turn.
Draw. Okay. I've got 4 speed counters now because I started my... I had 2 last turn and now I'm doing 2 more. And now I'm going to go ahead and activate the effect of Morphtronic Cellfawn again. Okay, so Morphtronic Cellfawn. I'm going to go and roll a dice. We'll see how many we get to see off the top and see if we get a Morphtronic out of it. Let's go dice roll. 2! Alright.
Real quick, in response to the effect activation, I am going to go ahead and Fiendish Chain.
I will not do any of that, actually.
Cellfawn can become a problem very quickly.
You're already a problem very quickly. Hold on, let me do that as you say. Just like, you will be defeated, Jack. Totally different than what I said.
Yeah, obviously. Alright, well, if I can't call for help, then we're just gonna have to bring in some to make this go a little viral. I normal summon Morphtronic Videon! When in attack position, Videon gains 800 attack for each equipped card equipped to it. Any response to that, folks?
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, we're going to spend 2 of my speed counters to treat one of my monsters as a tuner monster. And that's going to be Morphtronic Videon. It's my level 4 tuner. Anything once that resolves, just in case anyone has any removal?
Nope.
Now you're good.
Okay. Then it's time to get this duel underway. I tune level 4 Videon with level 1 Cellfawn and level 2 Morphtronic Cameron to bring out my Ace Dragon, Power Tool Dragon. Because he's my Ace Dragon, I'm going to gain 7 speed counters, putting me up to 9. It requires generic material, so that was 7's worth right there. Once per turn, I can reveal 3 equip spells from my deck. Then, my opponent randomly adds one of them to my hand, and you shuffle the rest back into your deck. If this card would be destroyed while equipped with an equipped card, I can send one of those cards to the graveyard instead. I think I want to go ahead and activate the effect of Power Tool Dragon right now.
I don't think so.
You don't?
Nah. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Red Dragon Archfiend, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss to target and negate.
Okay, I will not be doing that thing that I just said I was going to do. I instead am going to say that I have tricked you and activate my Heavy Storm. Blaze, do you have anything you want to respond to Heavy Storm?
I do, actually.
Okay.
I activate Assault Mode Activate.
Oh, he's treated as Red Dragon Archfiend. I hate you.
No! Stop it! You cut that out!
I tribute when Secret Monster special summon one Assault Mode monster with whose name is included in the name from your deck and attack position. So I tribute my Scarred Dragon Archfiend, who's currently treated as Red Dragon Archfiend, in order to bring out Red Dragon Archfiend Assault Mode. It's not good. It's not a very good card, but it's really cool.
Okay, so we've dealt with your Crimson Gaia, thank God.
Well, at the very least, Blooming of the Darkest Rose is where I wanted it to be.
Hey,
Fair
there.
enough.
See, so it's all copacetic. Let's go ahead and activate Premature Burial. I'm gonna pay 800 life points to activate this card, letting me special summon a monster from my graveyard in attack position. It's equipped with this card, and when this card is destroyed, destroy the equipped monster. My targets are gonna be Morphtronic Selphon. So we've got Selphon, and hey, it's once per turn, but it's not a hard once per turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll this dice.
Ring, 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 cell phone, cell phone.
6!
Yo, let's
God.
go! Ring, ring,
All
ring,
right.
ring, ring, ring.
Miss.
Gravity Blaster,
Miss.
Mageki,
Miss.
Morgenschlong.
Fuck.
Telephone!
Oh, fuck.
Folks, we found it.
No.
Folks, we found it. Rusty
No.
Engine, and it was the only hit, but we're taking.
Oh, that hurts. Oh no.
Wow. You know
the
what?
cell phone, the cell phone only had one number to dial, and it was the only one it needed.
See, the funny thing here is, because you negated my cell phone, I wouldn't have actually gotten to telephone with that. So thank you, Blaze. That's so helpful of you.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Yeah, he's always looking out for me, that guy. Okay, am I summoning in attack position or defense position? Let's go ahead and try to get a little more value out of this before I start doing that. I'm going to go ahead and play the spell card Gadget Box. This continuous spell card is always treated as a Morphtronic card, and when this card is activated, I place 3 morph counters on it. During my main phase, once per turn, I can remove a morph counter from this card, or from my field, and if I do, special summon a Gadget Box token, which is a level 1 Earth Machine monster. While that token is in the monster zone, the player who summoned it cannot special summon from the extra deck except Synchro Monsters, so I basically have no place anymore. I'm going to go ahead and remove a counter to make a level 1 Gadget Box token. I am going to spend 2 speed counters to turn Selphon into a tuner monster.
Puna.
And we're gonna do it all over again, folks. We're going to tune level 1 Selphon with level 1 Gadget Box token with level 7 Power Tools Dragon to summon out the next evolution of Toy Time. It's Power Tool Braver Dragon.
No, not the Braver Dragon.
This-
Wow, he's got a lot of tools.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And he's going to use all of them. Power Tool Braver Dragon is a level 9 synchro monster requiring generic materials. If this card is special summoned, I can equip up to 3 equip spells with different names from my deck and or graveyard to this card. So I'm going to go ahead and search my deck for 3 of them, and I'm not even going to ask any of you to pick for them because I just get them.
Pick the 3 best ones you've got.
Oh, you know what? Thank you. I will actually do that. That's a good idea.
Also, you made it to 12 speed counters.
And I'm at 12 speed counters, baby. My 3 equips are Life Extreme. Equip only to an Earth Synchro monster. If the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster, that monster loses 1500 attack during damage calculation. Once per turn, if a monster's battle position is changed except during the damage step, I can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. And if this card is sent from the spell and trap zone to the graveyard, I contribute a Power Tools Synchro monster to special summon a Life Stream Dragon from my extra deck, which is treated as a Synchro summon. So, fight him, you lose 1500. Pretty good. Next up, Archfiend's Staff of Despair. Equip only to a monster that you control. During your main phase, you can make all monsters your opponent currently controls lose attack equal to half the equipped monster's attack. until the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, you can pay 1,000 life points to return this card to your hand. My last card is United We Stand. The equipped monster gains 800 attack and defense for each face-up monster you control.
It's, oh my god. Y'all worried about me for no reason.
Oh my god, you're doing this again!
Says the person with multiple negates and 3 freaking giant monsters and got 12 speed counters and then some on their first turn.
Yeah, look at the person next to me, who...
Yeah, I call bullshit!
He's got 12 speed counters and a giant fuck-off boss monster with, I believe, a negate.
Yeah, I did not do that part of the effect yet, so I will go ahead and tell everyone. Also, as a quick effect, I can send an equipped spell equipped to this card to the graveyard to target an effect monster on the field and either change its battle position or negate its effect until the end of the turn. So it could be not a negate, it could be something fun. But I will readily take on the mantle of being the table's problem as long as I can keep you from being the problem too.
Oh my god.
Okay, before we go any further, I will spend all 12 of my counters to go over top Clear Mind. I'm gonna grab my, I don't even have any extra deck monsters in here, to be honest. Now that Selphon is back in the graveyard, I'm gonna activate Telephon's effect while in attack position.
No.
Per turn during my main phase, I can roll a 6-sided dice and gain life points equal to the result times 100. Then I can special summon a Morphtronic monster from my graveyard with a level equal to or lower than the result. I can't possibly miss getting Selphon.
You see what I was worried about him being the problem?
And why is that?
No!
Is it because of the Telephon Infinite loop?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, no one ever has to worry about that because we are in domain format, where I'm not allowed to have multiple copies of Telephon.
You've activated Selphon 3 times in one turn. It's making Swamp Frog look useless.
Hello,
okay.
Bing Bing.
Okay, that statement, I'm gonna put you in jail for that one. That one's...
Heinous!
Speaking of which,
Heinous,
activate Selphon again! Dice roll
Bing,
activate!
bing, 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 bing. Hello.
6 again!
Oh my god. Maybe he'll deck himself out.
Maybe. Alright. Morphtronic Slingin! Mordschlong. Morphtronic Monotron. Morphtronic Clockin. Revolution Synchron. And Armory Call. Folks, we're bringing Slingin out to the field. Getting this guy.
Look at you just slinging around cards.
I'm a bit of a cardboard slinger.
Just non-stop slinging.
I guess you could say you're morphtronically slinging.
I think that's the only way it could be. So, at this point, I control 4 monsters, which means that the buff from United We Stand is 3,200. So my Braver Dragon is currently rocking 5,700 attack points. I am now going to activate the effect of my Archfiend Staff of Despair, causing all of my opponent's monsters to lose whatever half of 5,700 is.
Oh my god.
They all lose 2,850 attack.
Why? Why must it be a problem?
Because I am the problem now. I do admit this. That is true. With that having been done, we are going to utilize the effect of Morphtronic Slingin. Once per turn, while in attack position, I contribute a Morphtronic monster to destroy a card on the field. I am going to tribute Selphon, and I'm going to destroy your Red Dragon Archfiend. No, does that float if I destroy it?
It does.
It does. You just get regular Red Dragon Archfiend back from the graveyard. I'm not a fan, but I think we got to get rid of it at some point. So yeah, Selphon, I'll launch it at your assault mode to get rid of it.
All right, and he'll go ahead and float.
Excellent. I will choose to put Selphon back in the Deckmaster zone this time. Oh, he's even that was in the graveyard. God damn it!
And he hasn't been shrunk yet.
Let's go ahead and put another equip spell on my board. I think that would be very funny. Let's go ahead and equip Braver Dragon with Break Draw! It equips only to a machine monster. If the equipped monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sent to the graveyard, I draw a card. But during my third end phase after activation, this card destroys itself. That concludes Golden Nova's miraculous main phase. We are now going to go to my stupendous battle phase. We are going to have Slingin attack over Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss.
How big is Slingin?
He's got 1,200.
Would that go over Abyss?
Your Abyss is 0.
It's not 0, but it should have lost 2,850 attack from the effect of
Oh,
my
yeah, you're right.
Archfiend attack. Yeah.
35, 32. Yeah, he's
So
at
it's got
350, yeah.
Yeah.
350.
So we're looking
How much
at
do I take?
850 damage.
Why must it be 50? Why must you do this to me?
Because I'm the problem now. We've established this. And then I'm going to use Power Tools Braver Dragon to attack over Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. And then I will activate Life Extremes effect to reduce him by a further 1500. So now he is at 0. So I am going to hit you for... The boost from United We Stand went down. So now it's 24 plus 25. So I'm going to hit you for 4,900 points of damage. I hit you twice, so I get a speed counter for each one. And because I destroyed a monster with Braver Dragon, Break Draw will activate, drawing me a card. We will proceed to main phase 2, and that is all I've got for my turn. Blaze, go ahead and punish me for my hubris.
Also, you get your Rose Dragon back.
Ah, yes.
Thank you.
All right, give me a second. I have to figure out what the hell I'm going to do to get out of this situation.
No problem.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. I can do this. I can do this.
You got this. I believe in you.
All right. I'm going to put a card on top of my deck. And then I'm going to draw one card. Oh, look. It's just a card I need. I just drew Converging Will's Dragon.
Whoa! That's crazy. What does that do?
All right. It cannot be used as single cure except for the synchro summon of a majestic monster. This card's name becomes Majestic Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard. When you draw this card, which I just did, you can reveal it and special summon it from your hand. Then, if you control a level 8 or higher dragon synchro monster, you can special summon one level 1 dragon from your deck. I don't think I have any targets. Let me just double check, but I don't think I have any dragon targets.
I would be super surprised if you did.
Nope. Is that a dragon? That's a fairy. That's a fiend. Nope, no targets. But what I do have is another monster in my hand. I normal summon a double resonator. If this card is normal special summoned, I can target one face-up monster in the field. That target is treated as a tuner this turn. You can banish this card from the graveyard, target one fiend monster. You control that fiend monster treated as a tuner. Not important. I have 2 level 1s and a level 8, allowing me to...
no! Oh no!
Bring forth the Majestic Red Dragon! And guess what? I used Scarred Dragon Archfiend for the synchro summon of a Dark Dragon. Meaning, then if this card was sent to the graveyard as synchro material for a Dark Synchro Dragon monster, you can destroy all attack lizard monsters your opponent controls.
Oh. I will respond with Power Tool Braver Dragon's effect. I am going to send Archfiend's Staff of Despair to the graveyard, and I'm going to use Braver Dragon to shift your Majestic Red Dragon to defense position.
Okay.
So they're all gone. Okay. That has fully resolved.
Is that all you got, Jack? If not, then it's time to rev things up.
Oh my god. Why you gotta do this to me, man?
Oh yeah, you also gain 5 speed.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm gonna spend 3 to draw a card. Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh my, this is such a bad spot to be in. I have a thing I could do, and I would regret this immediately. I'm gonna activate Majestic Red Dragon to negate the effect of Ruddy Rose Dragon. Once returned, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, negate the effects, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to that monster's attack. These changes last until the end of this turn.
Okay. Ready Rose is negated for the turn.
Then, I hate to do this. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Destroy as many monsters on the field as possible, then special summon and attack position 2 Kaiju monsters with different names from your deck, 1 to each side, but they cannot change their battle positions and must attack if able. During the main phase, except the turn of set to the graveyard, you can banish this card to add 1 Kaiju monster from your deck to your hand. You can only activate 1 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber per turn. So everything is destroyed.
Except your Majestic Red Dragon.
Yes. I forgot about that part, yeah. And then I get
sure
to
your card goes to the graveyard unless you can negate that.
Oh, that's not a good one to have. Oh, okay, I see that. I'll do that, and I'll go ahead and give the other one to Shiro. Give him a big dude.
Don't you pity me?
Do you not want it? I can give it to somebody else if you want.
Sure, just take the dub. Just take the dub.
I'll take it, but don't you pity me.
You can't win with some people. You just can't win.
No, you can't.
Gogoran, the Mad Flame Kaiju, attack directly into Nova. Yeah, into Nova.
Yeah, that's valid. I get that. And you get a
I
speed
would
counter.
I would be almost ending you if it wasn't for you turning my guy to defense position.
I'm just a goofy little guy. What can I say?
Goofy little I am my turn.
I'm a little man. I'm a little guy. I go to elementary school.
I swear to God. No wonder. The older I get, the more I understand Jack. Why he punches everybody.
So you're ending your turn?
Yeah, I'm ending my turn. Oh, right. Yes, I forgot about that.
All right, and then you'll need to resolve
Thank
Majestic Red Dragon's mandatory effect.
Is it man? I thought it was optional.
It is so
During the
mandatory.
end phase. Oh, why is this card so bad?
It's terrible. It's the
Oh my
worst.
God.
Oh, it's finally my turn? Yay! All right, it's time to rev things up. That doesn't help me.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling, Shiro.
Well, you get 2 speed counters for starting your turn.
True. Good draw.
My God, you were right. You know what? I'm gonna do just that.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna summon Junk Changer. When Junk Changer is summoned, I can use its effect only once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, I can target one junk monster on the field and activate one of its effects. Increase its level by 1 or reduce its level by 1. And I'm going to increase its level by 1. Now making it a 4-star. The next card that I play is Speed Recovery. Target one Speedroid monster in the graveyard and special summon it during the main phase, which will allow me to summon from my graveyard Speedroid Double Yo-Yo. When this card is normal summoned, target one level 3 or lower Speedroid in your graveyard and special summon it. Unfortunately, this was special summoned from the graveyard, but that's not why I needed it, because now I'm going to Synchro Summon.
What?
Using Junk Changer as the tuner and Speedroid Double Yo-Yo as the non-tuner, Clustering Hopes will become a new shining star. Become the path its light shine upon. Synchro Summon! Take flight! Stardust Dragon!
That was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Now that Stardust Dragon is on the field, there isn't much else that I can do. I'm gonna put a card face down.
If it helps, you gained 8 speed counters for summoning your Signer Dragon.
That would put me at 9.
You can draw 3 cards with that many.
And you know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. See if I can keep this going.
You say, what seems to be the problem?
It's okay, Akiza, don't worry, I got a plan. In fact, I'm gonna use the spell card Tuning. That allows me to add 1 Synchron Tuner from my deck to my hand.
Oh, you say you didn't tell me you could play the harp. What a majestic instrument.
And the card that I select is gonna be this one. Satellite Synchron. Alright, 1 card goes into my graveyard, which is Speedroid Red-Eyed Die. Alright, I think that is gonna be it for me? Or do I have to attack you with the Kaiju?
The kaiju is required to attack according to the spell card that brought it out.
But it can attack anyone. It doesn't have to just be the person who played it. So you can attack either me or Nell.
Yeah, but I don't want to. But I can get rid of it. Oh, this is not gonna go well for me. Alright, Interdimensional Kaiju is going to attack the Mad Flame Kaiju.
Oh?
Huh?
You got a little attack boost on the way?
Okay.
The answer is no. But I'm going to get it off the field regardless.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Take your 200 damage.
Shiro, I don't mind you hitting me if it'll get you a speed counter and keep your monster.
It would take out so much of your life force. It's okay. I can take a hit this time.
Oh, you say you're such a good guy.
So I take, what?
200.
200 damage?
Gets Blaze a speed counter? Does he dealt battle damage this turn?
We take those.
And with that, it looks like I end my turn, but I'm coming for you, Jack.
Go ahead and give it a try, you say.
Watashi wa turn. Draw. That is absolute ass. Okay, we're spending 3. I'm drawing another card. Okay, this is something I can work with.
What I like to hear.
I summon Twilight Rose Knight. Monsters my opponent control cannot target the plant monsters for attacks. When this card is normal summoned, I can special summon one level 4 or lower plant monster from my hand. And I special summon World Carrot Weight Champion. If I spend the amount and lower the level, do I get to lower to whatever I want, or is it only one?
It's 1 per speed counter.
I'm going to lower Twilight Rose by 2 points, making it a level 1. And we're going to Synchro Shokan, and I'm going to bring out Garden Rose Maiden. If this card is special summoned, I can add 1 Black Garden from my deck or graveyard to my hand.
Oh no.
I then play Black Garden. If a monster is normal or special summoned face up except by the effect of Black Garden, half its attack, then the controller of that monster special summons 1 Rose token to their opponent's field in attack position. This attack loss remains even if the card leaves the field. You can target 1 monster in your graveyard with attack equal to the total of all plant monsters on the field. Destroy this card and as many plant monsters on the field as possible. Then, if you destroyed all of them, special summon that target monster.
Ooh. All right.
This is a card.
We're doing it. We're doing it, folks.
I'm going to set 1 face down and end my turn, because I can't really do anything else at this point.
Alrighty. Draw. With Kiza's Black Garden out, all my Morphtronics are gonna get really small. Wait a sec. All my Morphtronics are already really small. That doesn't do anything. I'm in the clear, says the snot-nosed breath. Okay, well, you know what they say, one good turn deserves another. I'm gonna normal summon Morphtronic Cellphone by paying 500 light.
I swear to God.
So that would activate Black Garden, right?
Sure would.
Yep.
Never mind. I'm thinking of something else.
So I give it to my opponent on my opponent's field in attack position. So I get to choose which one of you 3 get a Rose token.
Yep, this is why I had all these Rose tokens made.
Let's give Yusei a Rose token.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, have some synchro material.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm here to help. Let's go ahead and activate Cellphone's effect. Dice roll, go! 3. Do we have a Morphtronic in the top 3? We've got Accelerator. We've got Borden and Graceful Charity. Well, we've got one we can pick, and that's Borden. Let's go ahead and put these 2 into the deck. And hey, who wants a Rose token?
I'll take it.
Here you go. Have a Rose token, all yours.
No, I was about to say, I mean, you can give it to me. It's okay.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe we'll have another chance to do it. Morphtronic Borden, level 3 monster, 500 attack, or should I say 250 attack now. While in attack position, it allows my Morphtronic monsters to attack my opponent directly. So, that's 4 levels. Do some other stuff. So first, I'm going to go ahead and use the effect of Gadget Box. I'm going to take down a Morph counter to make a Gadget Box token. And even though it has no attack to have, it still makes a Rose token. Boop. Shiro, your field's looking a little empty. Let's go ahead and give you another Rose token.
Oh, okay. Thanks so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just a helpful little guy. I've never done anything wrong in my entire life.
Yeah, just keep filling me up with Rose tokens, I guess, you know.
Okay, we're going to use 2 of my speed counters to treat Cellphone as a tuner monster, and I'm gonna go ahead and perform a synchro summon. We'll keep Cellphone in the graveyard for now. Do I? Yes, I'm losing a bunch of life points. So we're gonna go ahead and make Morphtronic Earphone. Aren't those cute? I mean, little card. So you're going into defense position. So Earphone, while this card is treated as an equipped card, the equipped monster can make 2 attacks during each battle phase. If this card is special summoned, I can target a face-up monster on the field and treat it as a tuner monster. It's treated as a tuner until the end of the turn, and then I can also target a synchro monster on my field and equip this card from the field or graveyard to it. So it's just a little equip spell I can put on that gives double attack to synchro. I gain 2 speed counters for making a level 4 monster. You already took a Rose token. Good, thank you, Akiza, for doing that for me. So I'm going to treat my gadget box token as a tuner, so I can make a level 5 monster, or I could spend some tokens and make it even bigger. And I think I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna spend 2 more to increase gadget box by 2 levels. Now it's a level 3 monster, a level 3 tuner, plus my level 4 non-tuner Morphtronic Earfawn. We're going to sync them together to make Power Tool Mecha Dragon. If I can have another Rose token, please. All right, this time you've been feeling a little. You haven't been getting a lot of flowers. How about you have some? Mecha Dragon is level 7, so I'll gain 4 counters. During my turn, when an equipped spell card is equipped to this card, I can draw a card. And once per turn, during either player's turn, I can target an appropriate face-up equipped spell on the field and equip that target to this card. I'm going to go ahead and use Earfawn's effect in the graveyard. I'm going to equip it to Mecha Dragon. So Earfawn will equip it, and as we all know, equipped monsters become spell cards when they become equipped spells. So that was an equipped spell being equipped to my Mecha Dragon, so I get to draw a card. Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's the good. Hey,
That's the
hey,
good
Shiro.
stuff.
It sure
Yeah,
is.
what's up?
I'm going to activate a card that destroys something. It's not going to be any of your cards. Can I resolve it?
As long as it isn't my card.
Yeah, I wouldn't dream of it. Alright. I'm activating Morphtronic Accelerator. It returns a Morphtronic monster from my hand to the deck to destroy a card on the field and draw a card.
I ain't got nothing.
I don't have anything.
No, I got nothing.
Alright. I will return the Morphtronic card. I'm going to return from my deck. My hand is Radeon. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let's go ahead and destroy Scarred Dragon Archfiend.
Why you do this,
Tired of looking
man?
at that guy.
Why? Why? What has he done to you?
What he specifically did?
Mm-hmm.
He blew up my field.
Baseless allegations. You can't prove nothing.
Does that card specify monster?
No, it can be any card on the field.
Why didn't you get rid of Black Garden?
Oh, that card's fun.
It's cutting everything in half.
Yeah, but it's fun. Anyway, so I destroyed a card, I get to draw a card. Oh. Oh. You don't say.
No, you don't say.
Hey, I'll activate the card I drew, Morphtronic Repair Unit. I send a Morphtronic monster from my hand to the graveyard, and then select a Morphtronic monster in my graveyard to special summon the selected monster and equip it with this card. It can't change its battle position, and when this card is removed from the field, destroy the equipped monster. I'm gonna send Morphtronic Remoten from my hand to the graveyard to summon back Morphtronic Cellphone! No, Morphtronic Telephone. There we go. I'm gonna do Telephone. I'm gonna activate Telephone's effect. I'm gonna roll a 6-sided die.
Hey, Jack. I think Leo's getting a little cocky. What'll mean you team up, kick his ass?
I like that plan. Crush him nice and quick.
No way! Everyone knows that Leo's the best duelist around! You'll be eating my smoke before you have time to go to the garage!
We need to destroy this small child.
Alright, I rolled 4, I gained 400 life points, and I'm gonna get back Morphtronic Cellphone. I activate Morphtronic Cellphone's effect! 1! Folks, check it out. It's not a Morphtronic. It's Gravity Blast. I also need to make 2 more Rose tokens. And they're all yours, Blaze. Okay, we're gonna go to combat. Power Tools Mecha Dragon is currently at 1150 attack power. And because of Earfawn, he has 2 attacks. So I'm going to hit 2 of Blaze's Rose tokens for... So your Rose tokens have 800 attack each. So I'm only dealing 350 damage each. So I deal 700 damage too after dealing with both 2 of your tokens. Okay. Main phase 2. I gain 2 speed counters because I dealt damage twice. I'm going to spend 2 speed counters to treat Cellphone as a tuner monster
Cool enough.
until the start of my next turn. I will go ahead and pass it over to Blaze.
Okay. Game 2. Jesus Christ. Honestly, no, banishing my entire graveyard a while ago just destroyed me. Oh my god. Oh right, I was gonna add this to my hand. That was my plan. This is a good plan. I'm gonna add a mysterious card to my hand. Then I'm gonna draw one. Well, that'd be great if I had monsters in my graveyard.
Emoji.
Good lord. All right, so that only works if I special summon, right? Oh no, normal or special. Does that include tribute?
Sure does.
Well, fuck. God, I hate that card.
What? No, it's fun. It makes you do math. Math is fun.
Not even the math, it's just that it's omnipresent. I tribute Dogaran to tribute summon Strong Wind Dragon. I swear to God, no. I swear to God.
No, never mind. Never mind. Go ahead.
I swear to God. I've been bullied this entire duel, and I haven't done anything.
Okay, half of that statement was correct. I will grant you that. Okay, who gets the roast token?
Who wants it?
I think you do.
Want it? I honestly no. All right, sure, you can have it.
Why?
Do you want it?
I don't want it.
Oh, then no, take it. All right, I'm gonna spend. Okay, so it's on air. This is gonna cost me like all of my speed tokens. All right, I'm gonna spend one to decrease Strong Wind Dragon's level by 1. Also, Strong Wind Dragon can't be destroyed at battle with a monster that's the same attack. If this card is tribute summoned using a dragon monster, it gains attack equal to half the original attack of the tributed monster. Doesn't matter. If this card attacks a defensive monster, could inflict piercing battle damage. Again, doesn't matter. Spending 1 to decrease his level. Spending 2 to treat the Rose token as a tuner. Then I'm going to Synchro Summon.
All right, so 5 and 2.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty, what you got?
Kubelt the Blade Dragon. A level 7 Dark Synchro Dragon. If this card is Synchro Summoned, target one card on the field. Destroy it. If this card on the field is destroyed, you can target one face-up monster on the field. That monster cannot attack until the end of your opponent's turn. Okay. Targeting and destroying Black Garden.
It's okay. We'll get revenge on Blaze for his heinous actions at some point.
What did I do?
He destroyed Black Garden. It was a fun card.
I will get you, Leo.
You can't get me if you can't touch me.
All right, I'm going to spend 3 to draw 1. Oh my god. I activate Resonator Call. Allow me to add 1 Resonator from my deck to my hand.
Was it the soul draw?
Oh my god.
Was it what you
Maybe.
needed?
It might be.
Oh my god! It's so big!
Oh my god, it actually might be. Wait a minute. All right. I'm going to add Creation Resonator from my deck to my hand. That now, since I control level... Oh wait, son of a bitch. That still isn't...
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. I am hating everything that's happening right now.
Do you need a different surge? Would it help?
No, it would not help.
Okay.
Because I'm out of the good resonators. They're all freaking banished. I'm going to try and attack into your Power Tool Mecha Dragon.
Yeah. Because the thing is, I have 6 speed counters.
You
I'm gonna
son of a bitch.
spend 4 of them. Jack, you may be my opponent right now, but I've learned a lot from watching you duel. Because I treated Selphon as a tuner monster, I'm going to use your technique, double tuning. I'll use the non-tuner Mecha Dragon and level 1 Telephon and level 1 Selphon to bring out Crystron Quarian Gandrix.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, you haven't heard of Crystron Quarian Gandrix? I don't blame you. It's only the starting point.
I literally dismantled one of these earlier today in Master Duel. I needed I needed the dust.
Well, then he's back for revenge. When Crystron Quarian Gandrix is synchro summoned, I can target monsters that my opponents controls and or are in their graveyards up to the number of synchro material used for the synchro summon of this card and then banish them. And if the synchro summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect, I can target 1 banished monster except this card and special summon it to my field. I get 3 targets because I used 3 material. So my targets are going to be... so many good targets in here. I'm going to go ahead and banish the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss from your graveyard.
For the Abyss?
Yeah, Abyss. Let's banish Abyss. Let's go ahead and banish Quibelt.
Motherfucker.
And I wish I could banish from my own graveyard. I would love to summon my own stuff. Let's go ahead and just keep my options open. I'm also going to banish your Archfiend Bane.
Motherfucker. What did I do?
Nothing. I'm just evil. It's your turn, by the way.
Not really. I ain't got shit to do.
No, fair enough.
Oh my god. Oh, that's all I can do. You're up, Shura.
Well, all right then.
I also gained 5 for Synchro Summoning Coin.
Fuck you. Christ.
First, I get 2 speed counters. And I draw.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Ugh. This doesn't help me any.
Welcome to my world.
Let's see what I can do. All right. This is my only play that I can do. I'm gonna summon Nitro Synchron. When this card is sent to the graveyard for synchro summoning of a Nitro Synchro monster, draw 1 card. I am going to use 1 speed token, or I'm sorry, 1 speed counter, to increase Nitro Synchron to a level 3. Now, I'm going to synchro summon using Nitro Synchron and 2 of the Rose tokens. With this, I am able to summon the level 7 Nitro Warrior.
Whoa!
With that, I gain 3.
Oh, you gained 4. Let's round it up.
Oh, 4. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Since Nitro Synchron was used in order to create Nitro Warrior, I'm able to draw 1 card. Go ahead and play on your mark, get set, duel. When this card is activated, if you control no other cards, you can add 1 Synchron monster from your deck to hand. Unfortunately, I do have monsters. However, once per turn during the standby phase, I can place 1 signal counter on this card. You can remove 2 signal counters from your field and send this face-up card to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. This does nothing, currently. But you know what? That's not why I activated it. Because now Nitro Warrior has 3,800 attack points.
That's bigger than my Crystron Quarry on Gandrix!
We now enter the battle phase. Nitro Warrior, attack Crystron.
Wait! Ah! Nice shot, you say. Unfortunately, you walked right into my trick. When Crystron Quarry and Gandrix is destroyed by battle or card effect, I can target any banished monster except this card and special summon it.
What banished monster are you summoning?
I'm gonna take it right from Jack! I target his hot red dragon Archfiend Bane! I guess that makes me your rival now, you say? Now that I've got the big evil dragon and all.
That's a big dragon there. You say, are you sure you can handle that?
I'm thinking.
Oh, you also get a speed count.
Oh, I do. That's good. We'll spend 1 currently to draw. Let's see what I get. Well, that didn't help me. We'll down it by 1 again.
You gotta go down to 3 because it costs 3 per draw, right? Or not?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right. So it would have been the 3. I don't know why I thought 1. All right, we'll get another one, I guess. This doesn't help me either. Nothing is helping me. I'm not getting to do anything cool this time, but that's okay. That is fine. I'm just here to have fun. You know what, now you look relatively untouched. I'm gonna have Stardust Dragon attack your Garden Rose Maiden.
Alright. And I take 900.
Yeah, looks right. And then Shiro gets a speed counter.
Oh my god, a singular speed counter. Whatever will I do with it?
You can do so much! The possibilities are endless!
I can increase or decrease the level of a monster! Ah! Anyways, so...
I decrease Stardust Dragon to level 7. Now, I build the overlay now.
If only there were any of those in my deck. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that's gonna have to be it for me.
Alright. Take my 2 points and I'll draw. I'm going to banish Garden Rose Maiden from my graveyard to target a Rose Dragon in my graveyard and special summon it.
Alrighty, who we getting?
Bring it back, Ruddy Rose.
Ooh. I gotta hand it to you, Kiza. Your dragon's almost as big as mine.
Well, that's nice there, little Loa, but, you know what, for my regular summon, I'm going to summon Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring.
Ash Blossom? That's one of them hand trap things, isn't it? What are you doing to put it on the field?
We're going to synchro summon.
What? It's a tuner monster.
And we're going to summon the Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. If this card is special summoned, or a level 5 or higher monster is special summoned to my opponent's field, target one special summoned monster my opponent controls and return that target to hand. You can only use the effect of Black Rose Moonlight Dragon once per turn. And I'm going to return the hot red Dragon Archfiend.
Wait, no. No hard feelings, Akiza.
Get my 4 from the 3. Oh.
Oh, are we doing it?
You know what? Sure, let's go for it. I'm gonna activate Overtop Clear Mind. Unlock my extra deck. My extra deck. I bring this to my hand and I will play Mark of the Rose.
Yeah, that's valid.
And I'm going to take your Stardust Dragon. Okay, once per turn during the end. Take control of the equipped monster once per turn during your end phase. So at the end phase, I take it, right?
You take control of the equipped monster, and then once per turn during your end phase, negate this card's effect until your next standby phase. Essentially, what it means is you control the monster during your own turn.
Okay.
We're banishing Carrot Weight Champion.
Yep.
Sick.
All right, let's get some stuff rolling here. We're gonna start by having. We're gonna have Ruddy Rose attack into Nova.
I will take 3,200 damage.
I'll have the Rose token attack into Nova.
And I'm out of here.
I'll have Black Rose attack into Blaze.
I'm out.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to main phase 2. And I'm going to do something that Akiza does not normally do, and I'm going to Link Summon.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to bring out Crossroads Dragon. During the main phase, you contribute this card and one plant monster, special summon one Rose Synchro monster or one plant Synchro monster from your extra deck. If a monster you control is damaged by card effect while this card is in your graveyard, I can banish this card and special summon one Rose Dragon monster from my graveyard. I can only use the effect of Crossroads Dragon once per turn. So with that, I will end my turn.
Oh, it's my turn. It's just me and Nell now? All right.
Yeah. The tryhards are out of the game. It's the two now.
Oh my god.
Okay, you say, now I finally have your full attention.
All right, let me draw a card then. All right, let's start with Warrior Returning Alive. This lets me select one warrior type monster from my graveyard and add it to my hand. The warrior that I choose is Junk Changer. Well, the next play that I'm going to do is summon Satellite Synchron. This is a level 2 tuner monster, and its effect means nothing to me right now. Because I'm gonna use Satellite Synchron and Nitro Warrior to Synchro Summon Satellite Warrior to the field.
I activate Black Rose Moonlight Dragon's special effect. With a level 5 or higher monster special summon to your opponent's field, target one special summoned monster your opponent controls and return that target to hand. Satellite Warriors gets the trigger.
If this card is Synchro Summon, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of Synchro monsters in your graveyard. Destroy them all. If you do, this card gains 1,000 attack points for each destroyed card. So, I destroy Ruddy Rose and Black Rose Moonlight Dragon.
First, I'm going to sacrifice Ruddy Rose to negate the activation of your effect.
So we respond backwards. Ruddy Rose will stop the big destruction. Satellite Warrior effect tries to resolve. It doesn't, and then Moonlight Rose bounces it back. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna play the spell card Synchro Rumble. This allows me to take a level 7 or 8 Synchro Dragon from my graveyard and summon it back to the field. I can't summon anything else from my extra deck other than Synchros.
Oh, dang. That really limits your options.
Yep. Completely. Pot of Avarice. So we're gonna do that, taking literally the only 5 monsters that I have in the deck in my graveyard. We got it. We did it. It's okay. Now we shuffle those back in, and I can draw 2 cards. That is the end of my turn.
Alright, I'll draw. Okay, I don't think I have anything for this, but I might as well try it and see. I guess I'll try terraforming. I'm gonna play White Rose Cloister. If I control no monsters, I can special summon one Rose Dragon monster or plant monster from my hand. It can only use this effect of White Rose Cloister once per turn. During my draw phase, before I draw, I can declare one type of card, monster, spell, or trap, and reveal the top card of my deck. If it's the declared card type, apply this effect for the rest of the turn, even if this card leaves the field. Level 7 or higher synchro monsters you control gain 1,000 attack points. I can tribute this card and one plant type. So what I'm going to do is we're going to tribute my Black Rose Moonlight Dragon to summon out Fairy Archer in Gunnar. I cannot attack the turn this card is special summoned. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a plant monster, I can target one level 6 or higher plant monster in my graveyard, special summon in defense position. You also cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except plant monsters. You can only use the effect of Fairy Archer in Gunnar's one per turn. I can tribute Crossroads Dragon and one plant type monster to summon a Rose Synchro or a Plant Synchro monster from my extra deck and treat it as if it's a Synchro summon.
Okay.
I will Synchro summon the Circle of Fairies. Circle of Fairies. During my main phase, you can normal summon one insect or plant monster in addition to your normal/set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. When a monster is destroyed by battle involving your insect or plants monster and sent to the graveyard, you can target one of those destroyed monsters and inflict damage to your opponent equal to half its attack, then gain life points equal to the damage inflicted to your opponent. You use the effect of Circle of Fairies once per turn. I'm going to spend 3 to draw a card. Oh, okay then. I am going to go to my battle phase, and I'm going to attack your Stardust Dragon with Circle of the Fairies.
Now, if I could come into the rescue really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Synchro Rumble has another effect. If a level 7 or 8 dragon monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish Synchro Rumble instead.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna do that. Which allows Stardust to remain on the field.
Very well. With that, I will pass turn.
Well, first, you say it gains 2 speed counters.
This is interesting. The two weaker of this group for Yu-Gi-Oh players are the ones currently playing still.
I mean, are you really the weaker ones if you're the ones who are winning right now?
Yes.
Says the one who's like, pops off and is been playing Red Dragon Archfiend.
Pops off, and then just gets destroyed. What are you talking about? Everyone seems to just forget Nova's second turn. Everyone just forgets.
No, did I not say that the two weaker are the ones currently still playing?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm fully owning the fact that I was a problem for a while. Blaze, join me in accountability lane. It's fun here.
First card I'm gonna play, Synchro World. I'm also gonna make Stardust Dragon go back into attack mode. Each time a monster Synchro Summon plays 2 signal counters on this card. If this card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you may special summon 1 Crimson Dragon from your extra deck. If you can remove 4, 7, or 10 signal counters from your field, apply the appropriate effect. I'm going to pitch Junk Converter. I can discard this card and 1 tuner to add 1 Synchron monster from my deck to my hand. The tuner that I'm going to go ahead and pitch Junk Changer, which will allow me to search my deck for a Synchron. It's gonna be Junk Synchron. From here, I'm gonna normal summon Junk Synchron, which allows me to target 1 level 2 or lower monster from my graveyard and special summon it in defense position with its effects negated. The card that I'm going to choose is Junk Converter. From here, I'm going to use Junk Synchron and Junk Converter to Synchro Summon Junk Speeder to the field. Junk Speeder's effect. When this card is Synchro Summoned, you may special summon as many Synchron tuners as possible with different levels from your deck in defense position. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except Synchro monsters the turn you activate this effect. When an attack is declared involving this card that was Synchro Summoned this turn and another monster, you may make this card's attack become double its original attack until the end of the turn. This lets me summon as many possible different ones from my deck with different levels. Summon Wheel, Jet, and we're gonna do Nitro Synchron. I'm actually going to send on your market set duel by removing the signal counters off and sending it to the graveyard. I draw 2 cards now. and then I'll send 1 card from my hand to the graveyard. I'll send that to the graveyard. So yeah, I'm gonna use Wheel and Nitro to summon Nitro Warrior, which adds 2 more to my speed world. Now I'm going to tune Jet Synchron and Nitro Warrior together, which will allow me to summon Excel Stardust Dragon. Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. There we go. This card is Synchro Summon. I can special summon 1 level 2 or lower tuner monster from my graveyard. So I'm going to pull out Jet Synchron. I need to trigger Jet Synchron from the graveyard because it allows me to add 1 junk monster from my deck to my hand. And the thing that I'm going to pull to my hand is Junk Servant. Since I control Junk Speeder, I can summon Junk Servant onto the field.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to tune Junk Synchron and Junk Servant together, or Jet Synchron and Junk Servant together, so that I can summon Axel Synchron to the field, which would give me 3 more.
It would, but our maximum is 12.
Oh, you're right, maximum is 12. So I will spend it so I can get the benefit
You
of...
get the 3?
Yeah, so I'd go down... Technically, I'd go to 3.
Yeah, we've all done it. We all went over top clear mind.
That's right, I'm going over top clear mind. I'm gonna use Axel Synchron's effect to send a level 2 Synchro monster from the deck to the grave, and the one that I'm going to send to the grave is gonna be Synchron Explorer to the grave. So we'll banish Wheel Synchron. Then I'm going to target Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon and reduce their level by 4. No, I'll do it for Junk Speeder, which will now let me tune using Axel Synchron, Excel Stardust Synchro Dragon, and Junk Speeder. Shooting across the Cosmic Blaze, I call upon your power. Come, Cosmic Blazer Dragon! Let's see, it's a level 12, so I gain 6. That'd put me at 9.
And I believe this puts you at 10 signal counters on your field spell, too.
I believe that does as well. I think I'm going to use the 10 signal counters to summon a Synchro monster from my graveyard. And the Synchro monster that I summon is going to be Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Anybody noticing a trend with the Stardust Dragons?
Yeah, they're all synchros!
Yeah, fuck synchros. All right, with that, we're gonna go into battle phase. You put up a good duel, Akiza, but it's time that I end this. Stardust Dragon, attack Circle of Fairies with Blazing Star Blast!
Not so fast, you say. I'm gonna activate Plant Food Chain. I'll target 1 plant type monster I control. Equip this card to the target. It gains 500 attack. If this card is destroyed by an effect while equipped, I can target 1 plant type monster in my graveyard and special summon that target. So, yeah, Stardust would be kaboomed. Circle of Fairies effect activates when a monster is destroyed by battle involving an insect or plant monster and is sent to the graveyard. I can target 1 of the destroyed monsters and inflict damage to my opponent equal to half of its attack. When then, gain life point equal to the damage inflicted to your opponent.
It would have worked like this. You would have attacked Stardust, destroyed it, then used that effect, then Blazar would be banished, negate your effect, and then destroy your card.
Okay.
All right, that good?
Okie dokie. That comes back at the end of your phase, right?
Yeah, it'll come back at the very end. With that, Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon is also going to strike at you for 2,500. After that, I'm going to set 2 cards face down and end my turn. And with that, Blazar Dragon returns to the field. Whew. From near death to picking it back up.
Okay, at the start of my turn, if I control no monsters, I can special summon 1 Rose Dragon monster or plant monster from my hand. I can only use the effect of White Rose Cloister once per turn, so I will summon my plant monster.
Oh,
Hold on.
that's big.
I'm going to activate the trap card, Scrap Iron Statue. When a spell or trap card that is already face up on your opponent's field activates its effect, destroy that card. Also, after this, set this card face down instead of sending it to the graveyard. Do you have anything for that?
No. Black Hole.
I banish Blazar.
Alright. We play Reinforcements of the Army. Search for a warrior card. Rose Paladin. Synchro Rumble. So I summon a level 7 or 8 Synchro Dragon on my graveyard in defense position. It's a level 7 dragon or lower in defense position. I can bounce back a level 5 or higher monster. I'll bounce back Axel Synchro. I will also summon Bird of Roses. When this face-up attack position card is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster and sent to the graveyard, I can special summon 2 plant-type tuner monsters from my deck in face-up defense position. So I will go to battle phase, and I will attack with Bird of Roses for 1800.
Okay.
And that is all I can do this turn, so I will end my turn.
All right. Start Cosmic Blazar comes back. I am going to summon a red-haired Hasty Horse because within this column there is no one, and its effect is if there is a column with no cards, you can special summon this card from your hand in attack position, and you can only special summon red-haired Hasty once per turn this way. If another card is placed in this column, destroy this card. Once per turn, you can half this card's original attack for the rest of the turn, and if you do that, it can attack directly. I don't need it to attack directly. I am gonna have red-haired Hasty Horse attack Black Rose Moonlight Dragon.
I will banish in order to prevent it from being destroyed.
That does mean that Blazar Dragon still has a chance, so Blazar is going to attack Black Rose Moonlight Dragon.
Chad's bringing up something important, though.
What?
Red-haired Hasty Horse is a level 5 monster.
Oh!
That triggers Moonlight Dragon's effect.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let's rewind then. So I can bounce... Target one special summon monster and bounce it back?
No.
Bounce Quasar.
Nope. The answer is no. So, Moonlight Dragon is destroyed. Now, here's the thing. Rumble would activate.
Yeah, you could use Rumble for that to keep it safe, but the effect would still be
And then... Yeah. And then he attacks and kills it.
Okay, there we go. We've solved it. We figured it out.
We've figured this one out, boys. With that, I'm going to end my turn, and with my turn ending at the end phase, Blazar returns to the field.
It'd be nice if I could have something on the field for more than a single turn. Well, first I gotta draw for my turn, right? Then I'm gonna pay 3, draw for another card. All right, I'm gonna summon Rose Paladin.
All right.
When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it sends it to the graveyard. I contribute this card, special summon 1 plant-type monster from my hand or deck in defense position. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, add 1 level 7 or higher plant-type monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of once per turn. I'm going to pay another 3, and I'm going to draw. I'm going to play 2 face-down cards. Let's try it. I'm going to Link Summon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to summon... Sylvan Dance Fion. If this card is Link Summon, I could choose any number from 1 to 3 and excavate that many cards from the top of my deck. If I do, I can special summon up to 2 excavated plant monsters, but they cannot be used as Link material. Also, send the remaining cards to the graveyard. You can target 1 plant-type monster in your graveyard that has a level. The levels of all monsters this card points to become that monster's level until the end of this turn. I'm going to excavate 3.
Oh my god!
Damn.
That's 3 plant princesses.
Wild.
That's crazy. They don't have their effects negated. What the hell?
Okay, so I'm going to send that one to the graveyard, and I'm going to summon these 2. Defense for that one and attack for this one. Chirumbani, Princess of Autumn Leaves. Your opponent cannot target face-up plant monsters for attacks except this one. If this card in your possession is sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card, you can special summon 1 plant monster from your deck except for this named card. And Marina, Princess of Sunflowers. If exactly 1 other plant monster you control and no other cards is destroyed by battle or by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy that target. This card must be face up on the field to activate and resolve this effect. All right, let's go to battle phase. I'm going to have Marina attack into red-haired Hasty Horse.
Okay, I'm going to activate the trap card, Scrap Iron Scarecrow. When Scrap Iron Scarecrow is up, when an opponent monster clears an attack, target the attacking monster, negate the attack. Also after that, set this card face down instead of sending it to the graveyard.
Okay, then with that, I will end my turn.
Alrighty, hoorah. First of all, I am gonna summon Satellite Synchron. Look at that. What could I possibly summon with this? I'm gonna spend 1 to bring Red Horde Hasty down to a 4. Synchron to bring it up to make it an 8. Or, well,
Okay.
up to, yeah. And then we are going to summon Stardust Spark.
Okay, we got Spark Dragon.
I'm going to play the card Cosmic Flame. Select 1 Stardust Synchro monster you control. This turn, if that Synchro monster you control battles an opponent monster, shuffle that opponent's monster into the deck at the start of the damage step. If a Stardust monster you control would tribute itself to activate its effect, you can banish this card from your grave instead. I'm going to have Spark Dragon attack your Cherubim Princess of Autumn Leaves, but because I initiated that, it goes to your deck.
Hold on a moment. I activate Wall of Thorns. When a plant-type monster I control is targeted for an attack, destroy all attack position monsters my opponent controls.
All right, I pitch Quasar, or Blazar, my bad, to destroy the Wall of Thorns. And I end my turn.
Get your Omni Negate back.
Thank you.
Draw. There's literally anything I can do here. I mean, I can try that, but I'm pretty sure that's going to get negated. I will target my Bird of Roses and have Sylvan adjust Marina to that level. So she's now a level 4. I will then play Rose Girl. If a face-up plant monster you control is sent to the graveyard except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If a plant monster is on the field and this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. You want to use the effect of Rose Girl once per turn. Since she is a tuner, we are going to Synchro Summon.
And I will now negate the summoning.
I knew it. There was...
Well, let her at least say what she's summoning.
I literally can't do anything. Go.
I'm gonna have Blazar Dragon attack Sylvan, dealing 28.
Alright.
And then Stardust is gonna hit you for 25.
Do you have anything more you can do?
Nope, that's it.
Do I get an extra turn? Let's see if I actually can do anything with it. Where were you like 6 turns ago? You know what? I'm gonna send this face up to the graveyard to special summon Phyrexian Cluster Amaryllis. This card cannot be special summoned except with its own effect or with Phyrexian Seed. If this card attacks, it is destroyed after a damage calculation. If this card you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, inflict 800 damage to your opponent. During the end phase, you can remove from play 1 plant type monster from your graveyard to special summon this card from your graveyard in defense position. And then I will place 1 card face down defense position. And you know what? I'll play World Tree. Each time a plant-type monster on the field will be destroyed, place 1 flower counter on this card. You can move any number of flower counters from this card to activate these effects. 1 counter. Target 1 plant-type monster in the field. That target gains 400 attack defense until the end of this turn. 2 counters. Target 1 card in the field. Destroy that card. 3 counters. Target 1 plant-type monster in your graveyard and special summon it. You know what? I will, I get my 2. And I will spend 3. Draw another card. Spend 3. Draw another card. I will end my turn.
Alrighty. I draw. I'm gonna summon Speed Warrior. I'm gonna turn it into a tuner.
Tuna.
I will summon Satellite Warrior. Its effect activates. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can destroy 5 cards on the field. Do you have any counters?
Nope.
So that will be your cluster, your face down, Ivy Shackles, and World Tree.
Okay.
Satellite Warrior gains 4,000 attack points.
So I get to draw 1 card to because of Ivy Shackles.
Okay.
And I'm going to activate the effect of Crossroads Dragon. If monsters I control are destroyed by a card effect while this card is in my graveyard, I can banish this card and special summon 1 Rose Dragon from my graveyard.
Now, do you have a response, Shane?
No.
I will summon Ruddy Rose, because he's at 4,000 something attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I will put Ruddy Rose in defense.
Okay. So, hold on. It's at 6,500. I attack.
Okay, my Ruddy Rose is destroyed. All right, so I can bring that back to my hand.
Cosmic Blazar Dragon attacks.
No, that's game.
Alrighty. After a hard-fought battle across many laps around the track, Yusei Fudo, the champion again. Folks, thank you all so much for watching. Let us know if you have any ideas for other themed duels rules. I love doing these kinds of things. Maybe we'll add another series of special rules in the future too, if it's thematic to the situation. Go ahead and give a follow to Treasured Tales, Nell Celsius' channel, where we do all of our live play tabletop nonsense. Does anyone have any closing remarks before we close this out?
It was a good duel, guys.
Yep, that was the last half of that was a good struggle. I will say that.
Thank you all so much once again, and we will catch you all on the next Domain Duels. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Today's episode is brought to you by Dragon Shield. Get the sleeves as strong as dragon scales that even come with their own lore, and save 5% on your order by using the coupon code GoldenNova at checkout. It was also brought to you by my lovely patrons, including this month's illustrious Quasar Commanders, Upstairs Media, and Simic Toadstool, Nebula Navigators, 3rd Dynasty, 50 Gigabytes, Ada Basilisk, Adam Zajdel, Ancient Wizard, Andrew Newman, Battle Axe, Kane Senpai, Charlie Mercury, Chibi Gohan, Christopher Fuss, Clockswork, Comrade Copperbottom, Dr. Reaper, Eric, Frankie, Garland Chaos, Green Knight, Great Big Pillock, Groog, Hair Bear, Harry the Ominous Benefactor, Iron Zero, Iskander 711, Carp, Marion James E. Picata, Meme King, Millennia Asta, Muse Clark, Neon Yaminair, Orozco 09096, Panther J, Bat Boos, Rebel King Lucifer, Red Eyes Jackalow, RJ the Jank Monarch, Sonic 21 Blast, The Critic of Innocence, Thievery Coast, and The Wizard Moose, Cosmic Crusaders Ally Vaitnia, Animasta, Anthorak, A Random Pup, Blaze Rider, Blitzwolf, Jazz Ghost, Christopher Fuss, again, Chris B, Cool Trainer Dark, Divine Dragon Felgrin 4123, Dr. Reaper RIP, again, Eki Bullock, Eva Padilla, Herbal D, Inblink, Kale the Dragon, Lobomaru 02, Manga Pages, Martin Moore 2468, Natiel Lee Alexander, Nitromo, Not Al Gore, Nyx, Obsidian, Pombo, Rhyme Kairos, Shizuka Nijimura, Sir Knight JCB, Sphilia, Stephen Huntsman, Stephen Williamson, The Legendary Raven, The Phantom Knights of Shitted Pants, The Queen of Time, The Gene, Tiger X2476, Tristan O'Meara and Zaldreka, as well as the lovely Starlight Explorers you see on screen now. If you'd like to help me in my journey to cover all of Yu-Gi-Oh's archetypes, get my videos early, be a part of these credits and other awesome perks, it would mean the world to me if you would check out the link to my Patreon down in the description, or consider joining as a YouTube member.